Hello, my friend. Are you ready to have more clients? I'm your host, Debbie Shadid. I am a master at building businesses. I can help you get more clients with super simple strategies. Plus, I can help you with a mindset so you can overcome the drama and the doubt. So let's get started. Welcome to the podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about changing your mind. I'm going to be sharing 3 thoughts that you'll want to stop thinking to grow your business. Because you know how the old saying goes, what you think about, you bring about. I'm also going to be giving you suggestions on a better way to approach each of these things with better thoughts. What's interesting about this is most of the women that I talk to, they come to me as if these are the circumstances. These are the facts, right? I'm doing this in air quotes, like the circumstances of what's going on in their business. These are the problems, the challenges that they have as if they are fact. And you guys, these are just thoughts that need to be changed. These thoughts, honestly, are killing your business dreams. I know that sounds dramatic, but really, you guys, let's start with number 1. The most common thought that I hear is, I'm terrible at social media. Now, maybe your version is slightly different from that. Like, I don't like social media. I hate social media. I don't know what it is exactly, but you probably have that thought. So let me ask you first, if your thought is, I'm terrible at social media, number 1, is it even true? Are you terrible at it? I ask you that question because I wonder if you're even doing it. Like, do you have enough posts up there consistently to be able to say you're terrible at it? And actually, what is terrible? What is the measure of terrible? Or do you simply feel uncomfortable doing social media? Because if you do, welcome to the club. Everybody feels uncomfortable with it. I mean, I guess there's somebody who loves getting on and bragging and telling all their stuff, but most people don't, you guys. So what is the measure that you're using for terrible? I want you to think about that. The bigger question that I have, though, about this thought, I'm terrible at social media, is how is this thought serving you, right? It cannot be helping you. The I hate social media, I'm not going to use it to market my business. Those are a couple of other things that I hear. And let me tell you what, you guys, social media is necessary for the business that you have. If you're listening to this podcast, I guarantee you're in a business that needs social media. This is the way of the world today. And again, you've heard me say it before, it's free. You want to take advantage of this. So let's think of a new thought to try on, one that's believable, that will help you change the way that you think and feel about social media. How about this one, you guys? Social media posting makes me money, right? Social media posting makes me money. It's true, you guys. It really does. I want to say to you that you cannot judge what's happening on your social media. You don't know who is noticing you. Yes, I know you can look at analytics and you can look at the comments and the likes, but you really have no evidence that it's actually not working, that you're actually terrible at it. Someone could literally scroll by and consume your information today and take action from a post. The action might be that they go to your website and check you out. The action might be that they schedule a call. The action might be that they go to your profile and they look at other posts, other posts that are all lined up on your Instagram feed. So what is the evidence that it's terrible? I want you to check in with yourself on that. You want to be thinking about social media posting makes me money, because that is true. Okay, you guys? So the next day that you are ready to post on social media, or even today, you guys, stop right now and post on social media. Because let me just tell you, you never know what day somebody's going to read your post and say, bingo, that's it. I'm going to check them out. The second thing that's hurting you in your business is when you say, I am great at coaching and not good at selling. So this is so great because the first half of that thought, I'm great at coaching or I'm good at coaching, is so good. I'm glad that you're saying that to yourself, which is, I'm sure, true. But the other part is just toxic. Like, I'm good at coaching, but not selling. that is actually a killer to your entire ability to sell. And let's be logical here. Why would you have a thought that could kill your opportunity to make money? That thought that runs around in your brain is hurting you. If it is true, if you feel like you're not good at sales, then do something about it. And let me tell you the first step that I think is the most important step before you go try to learn a sales strategy, before you try to get a script, before you decide on what method you're going to do on your discovery calls or your consultations or your coaching calls, whatever you call it. The first step to getting good at selling is to know what you offer, to have a really clear way to articulate that, to know the benefits you provide, to know what changes the person who's going to hire you will have in their life as a result of the services that you provide. This is it, you guys. You have to be super clear about this. If you don't get clear about that part, you're going to continue to have a hard time selling your services. And when you don't have really good clarity about that, you guys, it just opens up a place in that bratty brain of yours to just fill it with confusion, right? So that when you're on one of those calls, you've done some free coaching and now you're going to talk about your services, then you start to say something and you've got all kinds of confusing statements and sentences that come out, and you're not clearly articulating what you can provide. That's when you start to feel overwhelmed, and really, you guys, that will not be your best sales call. So I want you to decide what it is you do, who you offer it to, the benefit it provides, and why it is going to change their life. I want you to write it down in a sentence that feels really right to you. And then I want you to pick up that piece of paper and I want you to walk around your house, walk around the block, whatever it is, and say that out loud over and over and over and over. You guys, I did this for so long. You've heard me say in a previous podcast, I did this with pricing. I know it sounds kind of crazy, and my neighbors probably thought I was nuts walking down the street talking to myself, but say it out loud over and over and over, because you will get a real flow in the way that you talk about what you have to offer, the ability, the benefit it provides, and really what's going to change in their lives. And then you can sound impassioned and you sound authentic. So I want you to stop the thinking part of that sentence that says, I'm not good at selling, right? And choose a different thought. How about this one, you guys? Every conversation I have, every free coaching call or every sales call, whatever that is for you, and then you fill in the blank what you call it, is one step closer to someone who will say yes. This is a fact that your brain cannot debate. Every single time you talk to somebody about your business, you have one of these calls with somebody, you network or whatever it is, it really is one more conversation closer to somebody who's going to say yes. This is inevitable, you guys. It's going to happen that way. You just keep track, right? Be willing to put one mark on the piece of paper and another one and another one and another one for every single conversation that you have. This shifts you out of this isn't working to, well, I'm on my way, right? I'm one step closer to someone who will say yes. So stop thinking I'm not good at the selling part and start thinking I'm one step closer to someone who will say yes every time you have a sales conversation with somebody. All right, number 3 thought, and this one, you guys, trumps anything else you can think of. Right? You could have all your own thoughts about your business that aren't good thoughts, but this one is the king that we want to fix. This is the biggest thought that needs fixing. I'm just not good at business. People say it just as matter of fact, like it's just true, right? This is where they want to tell me it's like a circumstance. I'm just not good at business. Like, well, okay, great, but that kills everything. That covers the full gamut of anything that you do in your business, anything that you would do to make money. I'm just not good at business. So if you're in business, you guys, and you're learning what you need to do to be better at business, you're learning how to do business, right? This is the important part. You're learning how to do business. You were not born knowing how to do this. You did not learn this in college. I guarantee you that. I talk to people who have master's degree in business and they have had all kinds of experience with lots of big companies, but you don't learn business until you do it. This is the truth. Business is learned by doing. Your business is learned by you doing. Yes, I actually teach people exactly what to do. I show them how to do it, and I even tell them, like, here's your next step. But you have to learn how to be in business by putting it into action. Your biggest enemy, again, is that bratty brain. It's the thoughts like, I'm just not good at business. That single thought, you guys, is keeping you from having a business. Maybe you've got business, but it's keeping you from getting to the next level, right? So stop that today. I want you to grab a Post-it note and I want you to write this on it and stick it on your computer. I'm getting better at business every day. I'm getting better at business every day. Make it your screensaver. Put it on your iPhone. Whatever it is, keep that thought in front of you because, you guys, it's true. This is another thought that cannot be argued. Every day that you are in business is a day that you're getting better at business. So say it out loud with me right now. I'm getting better at business every day. And then let yourself believe it. Take a moment to drop into the feeling of excitement that comes with that thought like, oh my gosh, I am getting better at business every day. Like it's inevitable. I'm getting better. Give yourself the fighting chance to have this new awareness and to think about how it applies to you. Start to work on the new thoughts, ones that you can believe that will move you toward success. And I intentionally, you guys, picked 3 thoughts for you to use that are believable. They're not some crazy thing like I'm going to make $100,000 tomorrow. They're thoughts that you can really believe. So instead of moving yourself away from success, use these 3 thoughts. Number 1, social media posting makes me money. Isn't that amazing? And it is so true. Number 2, every conversation I have is one step closer to someone who will say yes. And number 3, I'm getting better at business every single day. All right? So would you guys do me a favor? First of all, practice those 3 thoughts. Decide to believe those 3 thoughts. Step into the reality of the person who does know how to run a business. All right, you guys? One last favor. Will you share this podcast with someone who is struggling in their business? If you will grab your iPhone and you click on the episode, there'll be 3 dots off to the right side of the episode name. And when you click on those 3 dots, a menu will drop down and you can hit share. That would mean a lot to me, but I think it would be really good for the person that you know that is struggling with business to just know, like, it's true. What I think about, I bring about. And here's 3 new thoughts that I can start to use that are just simple. Look, if you only remember one of them, I'm getting better at business every day, and you just remind yourself that every single day, you guys, you will begin to create what it is you want in your life. Oh my gosh, just keep creating your dream business. Don't give up. Do what it takes to learn what you need to do in your business. And let me know if I can help you. I would love to be a part of helping you grow your business and reach your goals. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, my friends, are you ready to get more clients? Let's go do it. Have an amazing week. And if you guys want that business assessment, I want to help you with your business. DebbieShadid.com/Let's Chat, LETSCHAT, for a free business assessment. Until next time, bye-bye.